Alright, what's that saying? Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. We got a red sky. And we got a hurricane coming in. That truck was, I don't know. And we'll talk about it a little bit more here in a little bit. Maybe this will show up on camera. See that red sky? We're already getting winds. And the rain's supposed to start here in a little while. Let me get everything picked up. Well, we are getting rained on now. Knew it was just a matter of time. That's our biggest threat here. Although it has shifted, the storm has shifted a little bit more toward us, which means we'll just get a little more of the wind and lots and lots and lots of rain. So 12 to 15 inches, maybe more in spots. So it's going to be a messy few days. This thing is moving really slow, so it's going to be here a good while. It's raining and blowing outside so bad now I can't get out there and cut steel. I got a couple blades to cut, but I can't get out there and do it. Do not cut steel inside the shop. I don't like all them sparks flying everywhere. With a wooden floor, wooden walls, dust everywhere. I don't make many sparks in here. So I spent the morning, I took down my little handy dandy drill bit sharpener, a gift from my buddy Stedhomer a while back. And that thing works really, really well, especially for small bits. I went through my index, sharpened everything I could, because it only goes up to 3/8. And I have some fresh 3/8 bits, so I sharpened everything else, made sure everything would cut. But when I need them, and I don't want to take time to stop and sharpen them. The larger bits in there that won't fit that machine can be hand sharpened over there, but I'm not good at it at all. Next time my buddy Scottley comes over, or Tori shows up over here again, I'll get one of them. They're both real good at it. I'll get one of them to sharpen those larger ones for me until I can really get the hang of it. I want a sharpening tool, one made just for that, a big one, but I'll run across one day. So drill bits are sharp. Now, remember the chisel sharpening jig? I figured it's time. I just sharpened one chisel that one day. All my chisels need basically regrinding and sharpening. I've already got this one. Turned out really, really nice. Got my burr backed up here, and I'm going to take them to the buffer for the final. Knock that burr off, a little bit of compound. I've cleaned them all up. This is one of those oddballs that I had, but it's a good chisel. Cleaned them all up on the wire wheel, and a couple of them I had to take some of it off, so I had to regrind those. And when I need a sharp chisel, I need a sharp chisel. So I'm going to spend a couple hours doing this, and then we'll spend a couple hours doing something else, and then we'll watch it rain some more. So thought I'd show you what I do when it's weather like this. I gotta stay busy. Still waiting on hearing word from the hospital. My daughter, I guess, is up there, and I don't know, still worried about the grandson. It's gonna be alright though. I still gotta worry about it. Alright, I'll lay all these out and show them all to you here in a little bit. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Bit the dust. Got very, very hot, started smoking, and just quit. Sure hate that, but I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to throw it away just because my dad gave it to me. I'm going to keep it. Now what I've done, I set up my Makita, same exact thing, same belt, same everything, and this one runs like a scalded dog, as they used to say. But this is a good one. This one came from actually the same tool store where my biscuit joiner that I used in the baby cradle build, that video, came from the same store. Back then they were selling Makita tools, all kinds, remanufactured, but they'd send them back to the factory, if there's something wrong with them. Very good prices on them. I don't remember what they were, but I remember they was cheap enough I could buy them. So I got this one, and I got the palm sander, which is over in the drawer. And even though it's a remanufactured tool, it has worked and worked and worked. So we're going to use it to, that be our chisel sharpening machine. And we get back to work. Well, that took longer than I expected, but everything is reground to a proper angle. That's my set there, and there's the one-offs. I got one more I didn't even bother with because the handle's all busted up. We'll build a new handle for that one these days. That'll be another project. Alright, we'll take them over to the buffer. A little bit of compound, buff those edges good, maybe buff the blade just a little bit. Get a razor edge on all of them, put them back in the drawer, and they will be ready to go to work. Storm is getting closer and closer to us, and it looks pretty rough. So maybe rougher than I thought. I don't know, we'll see. Well, we're getting hurricaned on. This is Tuesday. Not so bad right this minute. We're getting a little gust of winds here and there. It hadn't rained much harder than what it is now, really. But it's not here yet. It's not going to make landfall till tomorrow, to Wednesday sometime. The closer it gets, the more the rain's supposed to pick up. The last I saw, it's supposed to go in around Biola Battery, Alabama. Mobile area, somewhere right over there. The main part of it. And if that holds true, that will put us in the absolute worst spot for the eastern quadrant, which is where the tornadoes are and the heavier of the rain. So we'll see. It may take a shift closer towards us. It may take a shift back to the west. Who knows? A lot of things have already closed here, especially with the wind is blowing water in off the Gulf, off the bays, off the rivers. Everything is flooding that already floods, that always floods, even in a bad thunderstorm. People build houses where they should not be houses, but that's a whole nother thing. And then they fuss about it. Fuss at the county. There's no drainage. Well, you build your house in a swamp, you get what you get. Anyway, we're all good. We got some very, very good news from the hospital with the baby. Due to the hurricane, they're going to keep him tonight and tomorrow, and he should be able to come home on Thursday. And I left instructions to bring that boy to Pawpaw. I got to take a look at him. Alrighty, we'll piddle around, find something else to do here in a little bit. I still can't get out here and cut steel or do nothing, so I'm sharpening tools in the shop, cleaning up, getting some future plans up in my head, and I'll be back a little later with this mixed up video. Now we rocking and rolling. Every time I turn the camera on, it slacks off. Wee doggies. Alrighty, while I'm at a standstill on the knives, I moved a bunch of my little signs around. A couple of them were outside, a couple of them where y'all couldn't see them. Pretty cool, huh? I enjoy those little things. Most of them were gifts to me from different people. Now these two, before anybody says anything, I did not steal those off the trees on the river. I found them laying down on the river, on the bank. I had a bunch more of them. If you'll notice the phone number, back when they changed our area code from 904 to 850, they replaced all the signs. And I watched them tearing these signs down, whoever the agency is that does that, putting up new ones, and they just threw them down. So I picked up a couple. That's been years ago though. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. I like those metal signs, I really do. Look nice. And by the way, before we go, these are still available. 2 Wallace ones. If you hadn't seen them, here, I'll set the camera down and show them to you. Turn it down just a little bit. Mahogany handle on this one. Walnut handle on this one. Let me know. I need to sell them. I'm tired of looking at them. Post office closed early today. They're closed tomorrow, maybe even the next day, so I can't mail this one. So as soon as we can get back in, I'll get the mailing done. I'm working on these here. Got to be able to cut steel. Can't do that just yet, so there we go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all support. If anything happens between now and tomorrow during the landfall and all that neat stuff, I'll do a different video and show you. We've lost power 3 times today already, so not looking good for tonight as far as power goes. But we're fine. See y'all later.